This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Naughty Bucket Chronicles. If you follow my channel, you are almost certainly familiar with Bosnian Bill, his excellent YouTube channel, and his infamous Naughty Bucket. That's where Bill keeps locks that have thus far resisted his picking efforts. Well, in my recent visit to Bill's lock lab, he graciously allowed me to select several locks from the Naughty Bucket for me to try at home. And this is one of those locks. Now, most of the markings on this small padlock are in Chinese. However, if we look carefully at this side, we can see some English writing which reads State Grid Corporation of China. That is the state-owned electric utility which is a monopoly in the People's Republic. Now, interestingly, it is the largest utility company in the world, and by revenue, the second largest company in the world in general. The only company that's larger is Walmart. Now, I'm guessing this little lock was designed for securing electric meters, and in fact, there's a little hole in the lock body and again in the shackle that I think is to facilitate the use of a tamper seal on it. Now, as for picking, this has a tubular core, and we can't impression it because it seems to have variable strength springs. That leaves single pin picking, and with that approach, the only thing tricky about this lock is tensioning the core. Now, normally we would tension off of this center section. However, on this lock, the center post is stationary. The piece that we need to tension is a ring that's underneath this bezel that goes around the outside of the lock. Now, this is nothing new. In fact, I have featured at least 2 locks like this in the past, but both of those locks only needed to be picked one position. And when we do that, I can use a wiper insert like this and lift it up to tension that small ring in there. And in fact, Bill has told me that he has been able to pick this one position. However, this lock you need to pick 2 positions to open up. So how do we do that? One approach would be to make a special tensioner, but I think I have an easier way in. What I'm going to try is to pick this using my normal method and stop in between positions 1 and 2. When it's in between positions, I can use a impressioning tool like this one to impression all of the key pins and essentially create my own key. Now, strictly speaking, that's not picking, so maybe it's a bit of a cheat, but I think this hybrid approach is probably our fastest way in. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to put tension on here by lifting this wiper insert, and let's start picking those pins. Number 1, click out of him. Nothing on 2, nothing on 3. Number 4 is actually a dummy pin. Little click out of 5, nothing on 6, and click out of 7. Back to the beginning, nothing on 1, click on 2, nothing on 3, nothing on 4, click on 5, nothing on 6, 1, 2, click out of 3, and I think we got a little bit of movement. And we did. Okay, so right now, let's look really carefully at this. You can see the pins have shifted and we are actually in between positions. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this impressioning tool, which is zeroed out, and see if I can impression those key pins. There we go. I think I have all of them impressioned. So what I'm going to do now is tighten this ring as tight as I can get it. And now that we've done that, we can pick it all the way open. And in fact, I can use this as a key in the future to relock this and open it up at my leisure. So, as you saw, this half picking, half impressioning approach seemed to work pretty well where picking alone and impressioning alone fell short. In any case, that's all I have for you today. Bill, once again, thank you very much for giving me a shot at these locks. To everyone else, if you have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.